Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Steffi Marie, and today we're going to be doing a clean with me of my kitchen. It looks like this pretty much almost every night by the end of the day, and we will go ahead and get started. Now, it is my baby's first birthday, so I gave him chocolate cake for his birthday, and I'm pretty much just kind of frantically trying to pick up all of the chocolate on the chair. I do have dogs, and so I wanted to hurry up and get his chair all clean before I let my dogs out into the kitchen. Now that I cleaned off the chair, I'm just sweeping up the floor really quick. Not the entire kitchen, just a little area where I know all of the chocolate cake is at, and that way I can let my dogs out of the bedroom and out in the kitchen with me. There are some pieces of chocolate that were smushed into the floor, so I'm just quickly wiping it up. I'm starting to remove the straps from the high chair, that way I can wash them. They were very, very dirty and got even worse after the chocolate cake. Okay, so now we are on to cleaning the kitchen. So I thought I'd give you a few tips that help me stay focused, especially in a very cluttered, messy kitchen like it is right now. And the very first step that I do is I start small. I immediately pick up all of the items that belong in the pantry and put those away. All right, and then once we're done, I start picking up items that need to go in the drawers, along with any dishes that I see laying around. I start moving them either in the sink or next to the sink. The trash can is to the right of my refrigerator, so what I typically do is if I do have items that need to go into another room, I do pick up trash in the other hand, and I'll just quickly go dump it while I'm walking by, and that helps save me a bit of time as well. So now I'm just gathering all of the items that don't belong in the kitchen, and I'm just going to pick them up and start bringing them in whatever room that they belong in. Now that everything is out of the kitchen that don't belong in the kitchen, I'm just picking up all of the dirty dishes and piling them next to the sink. That way I can just easily move them into the dishwasher. Doing the dishes is a chore that I really don't enjoy. I don't know anybody who enjoys doing the dishes, but one of the things that makes it a lot more easier and more enjoyable is I like to either watch, one of my favorite YouTubers or one of my favorite shows, and it just makes it more enjoyable for me. I feel like I'm more so watching the show than doing the dishes, but just do what works for you, whether if it's music or watching something. It does make the time go by faster. And dishes are done, so now I'm just giving the counter a little spray, that way I can wipe it down. This one is pretty much a mandatory thing for me. The counters are always filthy, filled with food. Sometimes I'll even get dog fur all over the counters because, again, I do have dogs. I have a Mastiff Husky, so the counters have to be scrubbed down very well every single night before I go to bed. Now, on to the very last step. It is to sweep the floors. I don't typically mop the floor every single night. I do that about once or twice a week. However, sweeping, it is a mandatory routine in my nightly routine. I do have dogs. They shed all over the floors every single day really badly, and my baby drops. And if you have made it all the way to the end of this video, I do want to take a moment to remind you to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And we are all done, so I'm just giving you a quick view of what the kitchen looks like now. Let me know any suggestions, what you would like to see next, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.